Jeff Semple is in Munich tonight. Jeff?
Donna, for the past 2 decades, Europe's Schengen Agreement has allowed passport-free travel across 26 countries. But tonight, a growing number of them are tightening those open borders. Today, Hungary added the final piece to its border fence. A razor-wrapped rail container, dubbed the wire wagon, was rolled into place, completing construction of a barbed wire barrier stretching 170 kilometers across its Serbian border. Beginning Tuesday, new laws mean anyone caught crossing illegally into Hungary could face years in prison. You have to defend Hungary and Europe, the country's prime minister told a class of police cadets. You have to protect our way of life. And Hungary isn't alone. Today, Austria, Slovakia, and the Netherlands all announced their own plans to tighten border controls. Even here at the train station in Munich, Germany, which for many represents the finish line in the race for freedom, officials announced yesterday they were closing the country's open-door policy.
Munich is saying we have to stop. We cannot welcome more refugees here in Munich. So that Munich and the authorities in Munich can breathe a little bit again and rebuild again capacities for the refugees.
Nearly 20,000 refugees arrived here over the weekend, but Germany says its decisions to suspend train travel and conduct spot checks at the Austrian border are only temporary, announcing plans to accept 1 million Syrian refugees this year, up from its previous pledge of 800,000.
Thank you, Germany. Thank you, Germany. Thank you, Germany.
This woman and her grandchildren fled Damascus and arrived in Germany last week. Given food and clothing, from here they'll be taken to a community further north, part of a system Germany is using to evenly distribute refugees. Chancellor Merkel wants a similar dispersal across European boundaries, a quota proposal that a majority of EU leaders reject. David Cameron was in Lebanon today, announcing more money to support Syrian refugees there. 1 million of them, a quarter of Lebanon's entire population.
Britain is already the second largest donor to refugee camps and to this whole crisis, really helping in a way that many other countries aren't, with serious amounts of money.
And European leaders are planning to spend more money building refugee centers outside of the EU, in Africa and the Middle East, as well as plans to set up detention centers for migrants in Greece and Italy. As for how many refugees each country in Europe is willing to accept, they've decided to delay that part of the discussion until next month, Donna.
All right, Jeff Semple in Munich, thanks.